Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, love, attraction, all of that juicy goodness. We are here for another sign video. I am using my list of 111 signs, and I love to do these random picks. I close my eyes. Wherever my finger lands, that is the sign that is showing you that your manifestation is so incredibly close. And I love, love, love signs. I say that in all of my sign videos, but it really is my specialty, and it's the meat and potatoes of all of my lessons and all of my teachings and all of my guidance. I love being the woman that allows people to feel safe on their spiritual journey, knowing that something is always on the way. And then the sign is confirming it so that we can find peace through all of the chaos, and we can know that we're protected and we're safe. So I am here to soothe your little heart, to let you know that all of your desires are meant to come your way. We just have to stay in a vibration of neutrality, knowing that it's on the way and enjoying the signs as we dance on that dance floor. I always say we got to be on the dance floor dancing with the universe. Okay, so let's do our first one. Universe, what sign do my viewers need to hear today? Okay, 54. Fear and doubt surface. Okay, so we all know, it's funny how I started my video talking about I want to soothe you. So apparently there are some people watching this video right now and you're in fear. And the fear is an illusion, okay? The mind, this is a really good teaching. So open up those eyes, ears, and hearts. Your mind can only replay the past. Okay, your imagination is what we can use to create the future, but the mind can only see what's possible from what has happened previously. So fear is going to build because your mind can't possibly see a way that this manifestation can come in. But we know that our souls are capable of so much. We just have to get our human out of the way and let God and the universe work with us, work with our higher selves, with our soul. And our soul will move us throughout the day to these destinations, to these people, to bring us closer to that manifestation. So if you're not being open and you're in your fear and in your doubt, you might feel a little restricted and you might not be going where the universe wants you to go. Okay, so the first sign that you know a manifestation is on the way is when you're in that energy, and we want to break free from it. We don't want to stay in the fear too long. We want to observe it and say, okay, I'm fearful right now. I have doubt. This is just my mind not understanding how it's going to come in or when it's going to come in. And it's funny because a lot of people book sessions with me, and as soon as they get on the Zoom, they always think that they're doing something wrong, and that's why the manifestation is not coming in. And I can completely see it all over the screen on their face that they're just in their fear. They're listening to that voice that's saying it's not going to come. You're doing this wrong. You're not doing enough of that. And it's all the mind. It's all an illusion. So my job is to get my clients to quickly see that, to see that energy within them. When they become aware of those thoughts and those feelings and that fear, they can choose differently. And how I would guide somebody to get rid of that fear is to put it on a shelf and say, thank you, mind. I know you only know what's happened in the past. You can't possibly see how this is going to come in. I'm going to be the observer, sit back and stay excited for this manifestation and get really excited because I know, mind, when you start talking louder to me, that's when I know it's so close. Okay, so I hope that little teaching helped you. If you want more of these teachings in my community, I talk about this all the time. It's called Awaken Your Magic. Feel free to join. I do one-on-one coaching. I do intuitive reading. So feel free to look below at all of my offerings. I do not want you staying in that fear and that doubt. Okay, let's pick a second one. Let's go to, we're going to go to the hundreds. 100 to 111. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, 107. It's close to home. Someone close to you is getting it. Okay, so you know a manifestation is so close when you're jealous of somebody else getting it. Maybe you're not jealous, but maybe you are, depending on who you are and your trauma and your wounding. But if you have this little glimmer of, oh man, why did they get it and I didn't get it? What am I doing wrong? That's the mind again. So it's actually a good thing when you see other people receiving a manifestation that you've been wanting. Especially in my community, we have random people at different times saying, you guys, here's a cool manifestation story, or this is a cool sign that I got today. And somebody else might be on the other end of their phone going, oh my gosh, all of these people in this community are getting manifestations, but I'm not. But what if you flip the script? What if you saw it differently? What if you read each of those posts and said, I'm next, I'm next. It's just a matter of time. I'm not doing anything wrong. And I do want to say this, if you are new to the spiritual journey, it's going to take you a little bit longer to manifest when you first start doing it. Okay, because it's a practice. It's kind of like working out. As soon as you start working out, you can't just expect to have the tone that you want or the shape that you want. It takes time. And once you build that resilience and that dedication and that discipline, say you've been working out for 15 years, and then all of a sudden you take, 3 weeks off. Well, when you do come back to working out, you see your tone shaping up so quickly because you have the foundation. Okay, so the same thing happens with manifesting. Once you get the foundation down and you understand all of these concepts, you can kind of feel like you're going backwards a little bit, but you still have that foundation, but it's going to take a while to build it. And if you're new, you're building it right now. So give yourself grace. If you see somebody else receiving a manifestation, get excited because you're next, but also understand that they might be 15 years into it. Okay, so you don't know their story, you don't know their energy, you don't know how they're spending their time, how they're feeding their body, if they're meditating every single day. And by all means, ask them what they're doing. That's like the best gift is when somebody receives something in a cool way, say, how did you do it? Teach me. Okay, and that's why I'm here, because I teach everything that I do. And when it comes in, I immediately think I got to make a video about this because I want everyone feeling this. Okay, and I'm about 10 years into manifesting and 6 years into teaching it. I started teaching it in all of my intuitive readings back in 2018, 2019, when I first started doing those. And then it kind of stemmed into YouTube. And then I strictly do readings separately. And then I also do manifestation coaching, which before I always thought I would just do readings and that was it. But because this is so fun for me and because I've had so much success with it, I want to share it. Okay, so let's get another one. Let's go to the beginning list, beginning of the list. All right, universe, what do we need to hear today? Okay, 32, unhappy with your environment. Ooh, this is such a good one. This is one that a lot of people don't talk about. So, a manifestation is getting closer when for a couple days you are completely irritable about where you live, the car you drive, your office, wherever you spend a lot of your time. It's almost like you're in the cocoon phase as the caterpillar turning into the butterfly. And it's right before you're about to come out as that beautiful butterfly. And you're like, get me out of here. You're so incredibly sick of that caged in tight environment. Even if your current environment isn't really that bad, it's just a passing energy of you breaking into a new version of yourself who is now open and ready to receive whatever manifestation is coming in. So out of nowhere, if you just feel so incredibly irritable about where you live, about if you're just sitting on your couch and you're like, oh, I hate this couch, but yesterday you loved it. This kind of energy is so tricky because a lot of people think they need to quickly move in this energy, but that's not it. It's kind of like full moon energy. When the full moon comes around and you feel irritable, you feel anxious, and you feel like you got to take action on something in your life, but it's just a rise in those waves. It's like they get stronger around that time. Well, this happens right before manifestation comes in. You feel a rise in your energy of you now moving into a new version of yourself, and you can feel like you just want to do it very quickly. You just want to get out of your environment. You want to get out of your car, out of your office. You just like, get me out of this job, even if you liked the job last week. This is a really powerful sign that you're close because you're transforming. And the ickiness and the squeeze always happens right before you come out as the butterfly. Okay. And my little niece painted this cute little butterfly canvas for me. So that's your reminder that when you're feeling that cocoon phase, that feels dark, you have fear, you have doubt, you don't know when you're coming out of the darkness, you're itchy, you want to get out of it. That's when you know something is on the way. So remember these 3 signs, have so much fun with them. And remember, when somebody else is getting it around you, you're next. And be graceful and be calm and say, I'm new to this journey if you're new, and say it will arrive when it's meant to arrive. I'm not going to rush it. And you're going to congratulate that person that got it, because when you get yours, you're going to want them to do the same thing for you. Okay, so no jealousy, no fear, no doubt, just I'm next. Yes, the more people that receive around me, the more likely I am going to receive, because you're a match to their vibration. Okay, all right, lovies, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. I am sending you so much love, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out.